A familiar face is doing appraisals at the History Museum and Research Center in downtown Great Falls.
It's 101 inches long. And then we need to do that again.
The Great Falls History Museum and Research Center has had a horse-drawn carriage on display since 2008 from a famous Montana collector.
The Bovey carriage was originally loaned by John Horgus, and we had it under a loan agreement for a long time.
You can tell by the finishes on it that it was really for somebody of an elite set.
The carriage has been on loan from the owners since the museum first got it, but is now being donated permanently to the museum.
Throughout my career, I worked with the Bovey family, and the Boveys were quite the collectors, and so they had a giant carriage and horse-drawn vehicle collection down in Virginia City and Nevada City. It was a ghost town set up at the fairgrounds in Great Falls, and then that got too small for them, those buildings did, and then they took all of that down to Virginia City and Nevada City in the early 1950s, and so they restored our second state capitol down there.
Charlie Bovey created Old Town at the fairgrounds in the 1940s, a reconstruction of a gold rush era town available for anyone to come and experience. But this soon became Virginia City and Nevada City to highlight early Montana.
Wow, this is quite a restoration. Everything under here is just absolutely mint, like they would take an old car apart. The finish is on the metal, and then the way that they've sprayed in here is just pretty amazing. Then when you look, into the rest of it, you're looking overall for condition and quality. It's a little bit late to have come out on a steamboat, so I don't know how it arrived here. Maybe on train, I would think. So. And again, look at the quality of the wool in here too. It
came time to ask the lender would he be willing to donate the carriage, and very fortunately for us, he said yes. So we're really thrilled to have it as part of our permanent collection.
The Bovey carriage, along with its one-time stablemates in museums in Virginia and Nevada cities, are important parts of Montana history that will now be well protected and available to the public for years to come.
Charlie Bovey collected cars. He also collected horse-drawn vehicles, and this had to be one of his honeys. I mean, you can tell by looking at it, it's as good as it gets.
It's something that I most often see in photographs, so it's very cool to see it in real life.
In Great Falls, I'm James Rowland, MTN News.